Hi, second grade. Today's mini lesson is going to be about homophones. Okay, these are special words that I want to talk to you about today. First of all, I want to break this word apart. Okay, so actually, if you break apart the word homophones, homo actually means same, and the word phone actually means sound. So when we put those together, it actually means same sound. So homophones are words with the same sound, okay? Words that have the same sound, but they're spelled differently. That's the difference. So they have a little bit of the same and they have a little bit of what's different. So words that have the same sound, but they're spelled different. And I know that you already know some, but I want to read just parts of a book to you today to kind of get your brains thinking about homophones. Okay? So this says, now, some words sound identical, but are spelled in different ways. These words are known as homophones, like praise and praise and praise. So let's talk about these three words for a minute. It looks like Mom is patting the boy on the head for doing a good job. That's praise. And it looks like this lion is chasing his prey because he's hungry. And then this little girl is on her knees saying her nighttime prayer. So she prays. So notice how they all sound the same. Praise, praise, praise. But they are spelled differently. Though homophones have matching sounds, their meanings aren't the same. And there isn't any question they're as fun as any game. Now, second graders, I know you know these three words. We've studied them all year. There, and there. Who knew that they were homophones? A bee can be, a flea can flee, a burrow can burrow a hole. A horse can get hoarse from talking, of course. A you could take you on a stroll. Now, some of these words you might not have heard of. A you could take you on a stroll. So I wonder if a you is either a cat or a sheep. It's actually a sheep. It's another name for a sheep. A bust can be bust by a driver you trust. And bury can bury a berry. A band could be banned if they get out of hand. And Mary wishes, or who's Mary, can marry. Okay? I think this one is silly because this guy's name is Barry. And he's got a shovel because he's going to dig a hole and he's going to bury the strawberry. Okay, I'm not going to read the rest of the book, but I want to come up with a couple of different homophones, okay? And so I'm going to start with see. I see you. And the other homophone to that word is see. It's spelled a little bit differently, and that's what we see in the ocean. Or what about buy? This is the word that you would use when you go to a store. I want to buy an Xbox card. I want to buy a sucker. But then this buy, just spelled differently, is what we say at the end of a conversation when we're going to leave someone. Bye. See you later. A couple other examples. Let's try here and here. Now this one is what we do with our ear, and it's actually spelled in here. You can see the word ear inside of here. And this here reminds me of there, because if I would put a T right there, we would have here and there. So it's a place. Let's talk about this one, sun. That's who's recording me right now, is my son. And then we have this sun, which we see high in the sky. Okay? I'm sure you could come up with more if you have a conversation with mom or dad. But if you have some time, what I'd like you to do is try to come up with some different homophones, use those in sentences, and draw a picture. So today, I made my homophone book, and I just started the book. I can add to it as the days go by. And I started with ball. Notice how this word is spelled. B-A-W-L. It's not a familiar word that we usually use, but I use it in this sentence, and it says, if you take away the bottle, you might make the baby bawl. What do you think the word bawl means? To cry? That's right. And the other ball that I used was the word that I think we're all familiar with, and that's B-A-L-L, ball. And my sentence here says, we need to find the ball before we can play. And notice how the baseball is hidden and they can't find their ball. So what I'd like you to do is try to come up with pairs of homophones just like I did. Draw a picture to go with it and write a sentence with that homophone. And as always, send a picture to me to show me what you've been doing at home. All right, I'll see you later.